Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I will show you how to crochet these fingerless gloves. I used a 2.5mm crochet hook and sport yarn for this project. You can find all the details about the yarn in the video description below. These gloves can be made in any size, and I will guide you through the adjustments needed for different sizes as we go. Let's get started. Enjoy watching. We will start with the bottom part, the ribbing. Start with chain 13. If you want your ribbing to be longer, make a longer chain. Once you finish, make one single crochet into each chain, starting in the second chain from the hook. When finished, chain 1 and turn your work. In row number 2, we'll start to work in the back loops only. We will make one single crochet into each stitch in the back loops only. One single crochet into each stitch in the back loops only. As you can see, I insert my hook only in the back loop. And when finished, chain 1, turn your work. And we will repeat that in every row. One single crochet into each stitch in the back loops only. I'm making a total of 50 rows plus 1 row to join the two sides. However, you might need more or fewer rows. The important thing is that the number of rows must be a multiply of 3. Check the fit on your hand as you crochet. It should fit snugly around your hand but not too tight. You should be able to slide a finger underneath. Remember, the row you use to join both sides also counts as a row. I made 50 rows. Now I'm going to join the two ends, which will give me 51 rows. Chain 1 and insert your hook under the front loop from this side and under the loop created from the chain from the other side. And make a single crochet. And continue until end of the row. So once again, insert your hook under the front loop, sorry, and then under the loop from the other side and make a single crochet. Turn your work inside out. From now on, we will work anti-clockwise, so from right to the left. Chain 1 and starting in the same stitch, make one single crochet into each row. So if I had 51 rows, I will make 51 single crochets. If you made 48 rows, you will make 48 single crochets. And when finished, make a slip stitch under the first stitch made. And let's start next round. We will make chain 1 and half double crochet into the same stitch. Make one half double crochet into the next stitch and make a bubble stitch into the next stitch. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up the loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops. You have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up the loop. You have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops. And you have now 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, insert into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up the loop. You have 5 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops. You have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops. Make 1 half double crochet into next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and make a bubble into the next stitch. So again, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up the loop, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops. You have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up the loop, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up the loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all loops, and continue all around. 1 half double crochet into the next 2 stitches, 1 bubble, 1 half double crochet into the next 2 stitches, 1 bubble. Continue all around. If you did everything correctly, you should have a bubble into last stitch. Now slip stitch under the first stitch, and we are ready to start round number 3. We will start it with chain 2, and chain 2 count as a stitch. Chain 1 doesn't count as a stitch, chain 2 count as a stitch. In round number 3, we will work in the front loops only. So not under the both loops, but under the front loops. Here, here, here. So we will insert our hook only under the front loops. We will make a double crochet into each stitch in the front loops only. 1 double crochet into each stitch in the front loops only, all around. And when finished, slip stitch under the second chain. Alright, now we will repeat rounds 2 and 3 until we have 6 rounds with the bubbles. Yeah, 6, yeah. Then I will show you what to do next, okay? So once again, we will repeat rounds 2 and 3 until we have 6 rounds with the bubbles. So once again, chain 1 and make 1 half double crochet into the first 2 stitches. Start with the same stitch, 1, 2, and make bubble into the next stitch. Slip stitch under the first stitch made, then chain 2, and this chain 2 count as a stitch. And now make 1 double crochet into each stitch, but in the front loops only. And continue until you have 6 rounds with the bubbles. Okay, I've done my 6 rounds with the bubbles, and now I'm gonna skip 15 stitches. So skip those 15 stitches, pull the loop through the stitch, and let's start next round. Chain 2, this chain 2 count as a first stitch, and we are making a 1 double crochet into each stitch, but in the back loops only. And when finished, make a slip stitch under the second chain, like that. Now chain 1 and make a half double crochet into first 2 stitches. Start in the same stitch, 1 and 2, and make a bubble into the next stitch, and continue all around. slip stitch under the first stitch, then chain 2, and this chain 2 count as a first stitch, and make a double crochet into each stitch all around, but in the front loops only. And when finished, slip stitch under the first stitch and cut your yarn. And that's it. That's your gloves is finished. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.